Hey guys, Picano here, bringing a GTA 5 video. Today we've got a video of my top 3 favourite all-time tracks within GTA 5, and this is a requested video by someone in the comments a few videos ago, and I thought, you know what, that is actually a really good idea. I never thought of this, they did, and let's actually put it into a video because it was actually a really good idea. So I'm sorry I can't remember your name, but if you comment on this video, then that's you. So whoever did that, you go comment. But yeah, really big thank you to you because that's a really cool video to make. Anyway, getting into the number 3 spot, we have Horse GP, created by the one and only Shaggy, aka what's he saying in the intro. So basically this track here was a track that he created within the Zoo playlist, and it's a track within the Zoo playlist that was possibly, you know, an all-time favourite from myself, because whenever this track popped along, I was just like, yes, this is just an amazing track. Created so many battles. The flow of the track was just incredible. You know, you could have all these different sections, these routes, these cut-off points. You know, Shaggy was the only creator really to have 2 different routes to a corner on certain parts of the track. So you could take 2 lines, and that's what made this track quite interesting, because it wasn't overdone, but it was there and you could do it. So that's what made this track really interesting. As you can see, all the links will be down in the description of the 3 different tracks with the creators as well, and obviously go check them out, and if you host them up with your friends, I'm sure you'll be absolutely amazed of what these tracks can do and the amount of fun epic races you can get. So moving on to the number 2 spot, we have the North Loop by Bruffy 132225. So Bruffy himself, this is possibly one, I think this is Bruffy's one of his first creations, and what a creation, because let's get one thing kind of clear here. I first played this track when we was practicing for the crew battle. This was last year July, and at first I was like, holy shit, it's like nearly, you know, 5-minute long track. I was like, oh wow, that's probably the longest track I've ever played on GTA so far. Obviously bearing in mind this was last gen as well, but as soon as the track loaded, I mean, this was a track that they selected on their side for their race. You know, each team selected 3 different tracks, and this was one of them, and this was a track that they played the most of possibly. And it was when I first started practicing it and hot lapping it first, just to get the times going in, I just thought, whoa, this track's really good, because what it is it's a mixture of all the greatest roads within GTA 5. You know, you've got very little bumps, very little potholes, which just immediately, you know, boost your car. You've got epic views, which is, you know, a part of a track. You know, you need to have some sort of good views when you're racing. It just adds to the atmosphere, makes you get all fizzy inside. But the main point of it is it created so many good battles, and you know, there's videos on my channel, on Shaggy's channel, even on Bruffy's channel as well, and other various channels that we play together with, that just have incredible footage of this track. I say Bruffy did the multi-class endurance thing, and this track was possibly one of the favourites with it, because everyone knows it, everyone just likes the design. And the good thing about it is, you know, it creates different parts for different races. Like, you've got twisty bits, you've got long straights, so you need to be tactical within your car. You know, you could argue saying, you know, the Massacro down these left and right tight turns is possibly not the greatest choice. However, you know, we've got a straight coming up now, which the Massacro would just dominate its time back on, say, the 9F or the Felter. So, you know, it's a really tactical track. I say it's a track that's 5 minutes long on average, depending on the car class itself. I mean, mainly what I'd say is, if you haven't done a track this long in a while, or ever, to be fair, then this is the track to get into that, because it's just really, it gets you into it straight away. You just, the momentum of it. Like I said, this is a mixture of all different types of roads on this track. And as you can see now, we've got this long straight all the way up here, so we go past the petrol station in a bit, but it's like a really relaxing break. You know, you've just done all those corners, you're thinking, you know what, I'm gonna have a break. I'm going to have a break, let my car just roll up this hill. Well, not technically roll, because that would be going downhill, but you're getting the idea. And I'm going to have a break and prepare myself for the next, you know, last half of the track, which is probably the hardest bit, because, oh, I've run out of a fucking breath there, mate. It's got a lot of bumps and a lot of elevation changes now. It's got twisty bits, it's got railings, you've got cliffs. You go down the cliff, you're saying goodbye to your life forever. There's no restart on here, and this is what makes the track all the better, you know, because if you choke on this part of the section now, you're a goner. You know, the devil will come and see you at the bottom of that hill, because, you know, you respawn, you've lost 10 seconds already, and that's what makes it interesting. So, you know, it's a great track, guys. Definitely go give it a go. All jokes aside, if there were any jokes in there, I don't even remember, because this track's so long it's messing with my brain anyway. But it's definitely definitely a track suited for sports. I really like it in sports as well, because sports just creates a good variety between the two. You could argue now with supers as well, with the new T20 and the Cyrus, but sports just is the correct pace for these sort of turns and bumps and things like that, and it just adds to it, really. But look at these views, amazing. I mean, even on the night as well, and the night is actually really awesome, because there's no street lighting around here. You just see like the sunset going down. You just see odd lights from different particular houses in the background. But yeah, guys, definitely give it a go. Like I said, this is a really nice track that I just fell in love with straight away, and it's a track that every time I see, I just want to play it. You know, if there's a good amount of people that are wanting to play this track, I will simply get on the game and play this track with them, because it's an awesome track. And yep, definitely give it a go, guys. Fucking hell, that's a long track to talk for 5 minutes straight. Anyway, moving on to the final track, and possibly my favourite track out of them all by a marginal amount, but this is Apex Predator. Apex Predator, guys. This track is simply gorgeous, wonderful, exciting, adrenaline pumping, blood blasting. Is that even a saying? I don't know. But basically, this track here is just defining the perfect track with my experience in GTA 5. It's just got a mixture of everything. So, you've got tight little section roads here, you know, with tight, like, 30-degree angle turns, like this one here going down the hill. I simply misjudged that right there. And then we're going up here, heading up to the Vinewood section. You know, the prop placement is on point. You've got beautiful views, and you've just got a really nice mixture of different roads again, but in a smaller version. You know, but at the end is where this track really comes alive. So you're going up this hill now. This is a track created by Tong, and basically, you know, this is the bit where it comes into action now. So this is coming to the last half of the track. You've got these wide, winding roads, mountains. Again, you go off here, you're dead. But, you know, you can get side-by-side battles here, which I've posted quite a few times. Again, Shaggy has too as well, and so has Bruffy. But this was another track created within the Crew v Crew, and this was a track selected. And again, first time I played it, I thought, wow, this track's really awesome, and it's my favourite track ever in GTA 5. So guys, tell me what you guys think. Are you wanting to play these tracks? If you are, you know what to do. Head over to the links at the bottom of the description, and if there's any more type of video suggestions, I'm always ears anyway on these type of videos. Leave them in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, and if you're new around here, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers.